Hello everyone, welcome back to another video and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those that are newly subscribed to the YouTube channel, my name is Talasi'S. This is my YouTube channel about my detailing business, which I also include some general life bits that I do as well. Not so much the general life bits at the minute because of obviously everything that's going on with COVID, but hopefully that's starting to ease off, so we'll get a bit more content out on that. For those that don't really know or obviously recently subscribed to the YouTube channel, I've just started a detailing training academy suited for both enthusiasts, beginners and detailing professionals. I've done a video launching the detailing training academy and I put up some information about that as well, and I've been keeping up people update on our social media pages on our Instagram about the detailing training academy. But I thought I'd address a few questions because there's a few questions that we've been getting asked about different things, and there's a few questions on the comments that I haven't been able to get around to replying back to. So I thought the best way to do that was do a bit of a Q&A through a YouTube video, asking all the questions that you've got, and then hopefully you'll get all the answers that you need. And if there is anything else that you want to find out, obviously leave a comment below after this video or just hit us up on social media. So just obviously a brief little introduction to the Detailing Academy. Obviously I've got Talasi'S Detailing, which is my mobile and unit-based valeting and detailing business, which I started up back in 2016. From my car, which was a little 2002 Vauxhall Corsa. Started off as a hobby like most of the people getting into it did, and it just grew like that, and now I've got my unit, I've got my mobile valet and van, we've got a really good lineup of customers, loads of regulars, and the work just keeps coming and coming, which is great. And also I started this YouTube channel up in the beginning of 2020 to try and sort of document my life and sort of the general life of what goes on into my business. And then obviously in the last sort of month, I've launched the Detailing Training Academy, which I've been working on for the past year or so, which I want to push out to all the subscribers and anyone that's interested in getting onto it and helping a few people out in the detail industry or people that are new in the industry wanting to find out a bit more. So that's a brief introduction into what sort of my background is and what the academy is sort of about. There's quite a few academies about at the minute, so most of you probably know what like the Detailing Academy is. But obviously we'll be offering a wide range of training services for, like I said, enthusiasts, beginners and normal professionals in the industry. So before I start answering all the questions in the intro, I'll stop there and then we'll go through the questions, see what the questions are, and we'll go from there. Also in this video later on, I'll be talking about one of the workshops that we'll be doing. So we're launching a workshop in September, save the date, which will be September the 4th. So that'll be for any enthusiasts looking to come down and learn a bit more about a certain brand, which I'll discuss more later on in the video. So let's get to it. I've got my cup of tea here, so hopefully it's a relatively quick video, but you know what I'm like, I waffle a lot, I talk a lot, so this could be quite lengthy. So maybe get your kettle on yourself, get some biscuits, make sure it's Yorkshire tea as well, get some biscuits, and yeah, sit down and listen to what the questions that people have had. And it'll give you a bit of insight into what's going to be happening with the Detailing Academy and what you've got to look forward to if you're thinking about signing up onto our training services. So the first question obviously is, some people might be asking, what is Talasi'S Detailing Academy? Talasi'S Detailing Academy is a training academy suited for anyone and everyone looking to get an insight into valeting, an insight into detailing, or anything in between. So in the academy we'll be offering training services from right to the basics all the way up to the advanced stuff, which will be like your machine polishing and your ceramic coatings. So it's suited for anyone that's looking at getting into it or learning a bit more. Because of the experience that I've got and the amount of years that I've been doing it for now and the different sort of services that I've been offering, I can offer training from anything from a basic washing of the car, basic interior cleaning, right up to all the detailed bits such as machine polishing, dealing with different paints, dealing with different ceramic coatings, dealing with different environments. We'll be offering training unit-based services, and we'll also be offering training on mobile valeting based services, because I've built a really big business for mobile valeting, so I'll be offering a lot of mobile valeting training as well. And because I've been in the business for a few years, I'm no business expert, obviously, I wish I was, but I'm looking at doing some business related courses within the academy to help teach people who are not necessarily aware of different business aspects, teach them a little bit more about the business side of it, because The thing is with the academy side of it, people will be starting businesses, but they might not have a business background. I didn't have a business background myself. I just started off from, there's no one in my family that's got a business background, there's no one really around me at the time that had a business background, so I knew absolutely nothing about it. So, and I think there'll be a lot of people like that too. So I'm going to be also offering business related courses alongside it as well, to try and give people an insight into what they've got to do, how they've got to go about different things, and how to keep on top of everything as well. But in a little summary, obviously the Detailing Academy is a training academy to help teach anyone and everyone the basics right up to the advanced side of the detailing, and create a bit of sort of a community with everyone. Give them a really nice training facility and a really nice training academy where you feel welcomed and where you feel that you've got out exactly what you come to get. So that's a little bit about the training academy. Obviously, if there's any other questions you've got related to the academy from the questions that I've got here that I'm answering, and because I might end up missing a little bit from exactly what I'm answering. If there's anything that you want to know a bit deeper, comment down below. I'll reply back to it, or do a little story Q&A on the Instagram pages as well. So we're going to the next question now, which is, why did I start Talasi'S Detailing Academy? So the reason I started Talasi'S Detailing Academy was to give people the chance to learn a bit more about the detailing industry. Ever since I started the YouTube channel back at the beginning of 2020, I'd done a video which was how I started a detailing business at 18. And that video got like crazy amount of views like straight away, which is mental. And from that, I had loads of people asking loads of different questions about how I started, how did you do this, how did you do that, what products you use. And I remember one day I just started messaging everyone back saying, I'll just call you, and then I'll call you to discuss exactly what you need to do. So I remember one Sunday morning, I had about 4 or 5 people lined up, an hour each time. And from like 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning, I was just giving people a call. Throughout that time, giving a bit of business advice, talking to them a little bit more and stuff like that. And then after these phone calls, I thought actually there's a bit of a demand for people that are looking to learn a bit more, and I felt like I could offer that because of where I've come and what I've had to do to get to where I am. So I thought I've got quite a bit of experience to be able to do that, and give people a bit of an insight into the detailing industry. Obviously now we've got the shop as well. It ties in a little bit more with that, so we can offer people a bit more of an insight into some of the products that we stock and some of the products that are out there. So that's the reason why I sort of started, because I just thought there was demand for it. I had a lot of people asking me questions on sort of Instagram and through the YouTube videos, and there's a lot of people out there that are getting the wrong advice or the wrong training. So I thought I'd try and create something to just to provide a professional training service where people are 100% satisfied. So the next question I'm getting quite a lot is, where is the training academy? So the training academy will be based at my unit, which is just on the outskirts of Exeter, over by a new town which is called Cranbrook. It's in between Exeter and Cranbrook, and a little place called Broadclyst. It's about 5 minutes from the Exeter airport, about 10-minute drive from the motorway, the M5. And it's connected to a few bus routes as well. I am going to plan on, all being well, in the next sort of year or so, things go well with the shop, things go well with the training, and things go well with the mobile valet and the detailing like they are, I will be looking at moving, but that's something that I'm sort of manifesting and working hard towards to get, so we'll see what happens with that. But for now, it'll be at this unit here, which is where I am. I'm currently in the shop section of it in Broadclyst, which is 5 minutes from Exeter. There's a few travel connections nearby, so depending on how far you're coming from, we've got an airport, which is obviously Exeter Airport, 5 minutes away from that. It's 5 minutes away from the Cranbrook train station, and it's about 5-10 minutes from the local bus route. So yeah, we are accessible through. In terms of accommodation, obviously another question might be, is there any accommodation nearby? So where Exeter Airport is, there's actually a quite nice hotel, Hilton Hotel. So that's right by Exeter Airport, which is about 5-10 minutes away. Which is actually really nice. We have got a nice local hotel nearby. I'm sure there's plenty of Airbnbs and plenty of smaller hotels nearby, and I know there's plenty in Exeter to choose from. Just depends on budgets. So we've got enough hotels nearby. I will link a few down below just so you can see what hotels are nearby, and see what Airbnbs are nearby, just so you can see that. So if there's anyone thinking of coming down from far, because some of the courses that we're going to be doing are going to be sort of from 1 to 5 days, depending on on your experience and how much you want to get out of it. I'm losing my voice, by the way, because currently it's 6 o'clock on a Sunday evening. I've just come back from a weekend away. We've been surfing and down at the beach all weekend. So there was a lot of shouting whilst bodyboarding yesterday, so my voice is going a little bit now. So probably by the end of this video I'm going to have no voice left, so answering phone calls is going to be fun. Let's try and have a bit of tea, that might help. So the next question we keep getting is, what training courses will you be offering? So like I said at the beginning, we'll be offering training for enthusiasts. So we'll be doing workshops. With the shop, obviously you can see we stock quite a few products. We've got Talasi'S in here, we've got ValetPRO, we've got Built Hamburg, we've got Enzo, we've got Poor Boys. We've also got a wide range of brush brands, we've got a wide range of accessory brands. And every time people come into the shop, enthusiasts come into the shop, they ask about different brands. They've seen it on Instagram or seen it online, but they're not necessarily sure about it. So if you're enthusiasts, we'll be offering specific workshops where you can come down and learn about a specific brand, which we'll be doing in September, like I said. So you can come down, learn about a specific brand, so from a certain time in the morning to a certain time in the afternoon, or it could be an all-day course. You'll be going through every product. I'll be showing you exactly how to use it. It'll be a group course of 4 to 5 people, where I'll be showing you exactly how to use all the products on your own car, and different methods and ways of using different products, just so you can see. Because there's a lot of people that do want to keep on top of their car and do want to keep it in the best condition possible, but don't necessarily know how to exactly use the products or the best methods to use them. So we're offering a lot of training services to enthusiasts, where we'll be doing a couple of courses throughout the month, over a weekend, which will be tailored to them. We'll be also offering a wide range of courses to obviously beginners and professional detailers looking to progress their skills. So in terms of beginners, we can offer anything from basic valeting and detailing courses right up to being out mobile, being at a unit, doing the machine polishing, doing the ceramic coatings and all the stuff in between that. So I'm going to be tailoring courses, as much as we're going to be having set courses on different things, I'm going to be tailoring courses depending on what your experience is. Because you might say to me, I want 2 days where you can teach me as much as you can about machine polishing, or I'm not too sure about interior side of it, I'd like to do a bit of machine polishing, so we could tailor a couple of days around that, depending on what your experience is. So with the training, I know there's a few obviously places that are out there that offer good training with good set courses, exactly what to do, but I know some people do want a bit of flexibility and do want to learn a bit more about different things. They might have really good experience with one thing, but not enough experience with another, so they want to try and focus a bit more on that. So we're more than happy to accommodate to your needs and your experience, and try and offer something a bit more tailored to you. We're also going to be offering business courses, like I said to you earlier on in the video, where we'll be going through a wide range of things from social media, the account side of it, keeping updated with customers and all this stuff in between that, which I think will be really helpful. So you might say to me, I want to do two days where we do valeting and detailing training, and then I want to spend half a day doing a bit of business training, which we can do. So you can book like 2.5 days doing training like that. So we're going to be completely offering tailored courses depending on your needs. So if there's anything that you want to know about that, then please do hit us up. Also, we'll be putting a set price list and a set service and list of what exactly we'll be offering. But if there's anything that you don't see that you want to learn about, just give me a message and I'll be able to tailor something exactly to you. So another question you might be asking, there's hundreds of training providers out there offering these courses. They've been doing it for ages. Why choose me? Why choose Talasi'S Detailing Academy? I personally think you should invest your money as best as you can, and I think investing into us, investing into your training with us can pay a lot better because of the experience that we've got. Because I've been doing it since 2016, and I've been doing it from literally day one, started from the bottom and built it right up. I've gone through the mistakes, I've learned using different products, I've gone through every hoop and hurdle that you can think of to try and get to where I am today. And I think that from these past experiences, from all the mistakes that I've learned from, and through the results that I've got, I can give the best training and the best advice possible to anyone from a beginner to a professional detailer. I've also personally invested into my own training in the past. Started off getting IMI accredited, with the Slims Detailing Training Academy, and also we've recently become PVD approved to show that we're sort of proven skilled and insured, and we're like a fully reputable company to offer detailing services. With the sort of business experience that I've got, I also feel like I can really help people succeed as best as they can, and that it'd be handy, and I think it's personally handy having good to offer that alongside some of the training which others don't do. I think the tailoring of the services that we'll be offering will be a bit unique. I think that's another reason which will be beneficial to you by booking with us, where you can sort of tailor a course to suit your needs rather than it being completely set. We will be setting obviously step-by-step courses, exactly what you'll be doing, exactly what will be included in your course, and a fixed list, which will be good for the beginners. But like I say, there might be some people that do want a bit of flexibility with exactly what they're doing. I think that'll work out quite well for some people. So next question, what's included in the training courses? Throughout the day, in terms of what's included throughout the day, we will be providing lunch and drinks, refreshments all throughout the day. I'll make sure that you're stocked up on Yorkshire tea, coffee, and lunch and snacks and all them bits in between that, because I appreciate it's a lot to take in a day. You need some fuel to keep you happy throughout the day. And I don't cope very well when I haven't had tea and haven't had food, so I'm sure trainees won't either. We'll also be giving you, depending on what course you're doing and depending on how long you're booking them for, we'll be offering some gift packs, so some Talasi'S Detailing Academy merch, where you'll be given sort of pen, mug, notepad throughout the day, so you can take some notes throughout the course, because I think it's personally handy. Whilst I'm talking to you about stuff, you can make some notes. You can even do a little diagram, little drawings and stuff, just so that you can look back at that when you're back home from the courses, because I appreciate it's a lot to learn in a day. I've done training courses before, which have been really good, but sometimes it's a lot to take in. Sometimes you do need to take notes, and that's why I've sort of got notepads ready for that, so people can take down as much information as they possibly can. And we just want to create a bit of, like, make it a bit of fun, a bit interesting, and to properly feel like you're part of Talasi'S Detailing Academy. Also from that as well, from the courses, we'll be offering support from then onwards. So if you're booking for some detailing training, we'll be offering continued support. We're always happy to take a phone call, reply to messages about specific training stuff, and whoever in need, we'll always be happy to help that. There'll also be other benefits as well, where we will be creating a sort of a set day, maybe every couple of months, where you can come down and have a refresher course. So we'll open up a day which will be a group thing, where you all can come down and do a bit of a refresher day, and get supported by that as well. So what are the costs? The costs depend on the course. Obviously enthusiast courses are going to be anything from £40 per person, and the detailing training can be anything up to sort of maybe £300 per day, depending on what training that you get in and depending on what's included in the course. So the training is going to vary depending on what you're doing, but we are we are in the process of getting a proper website made up, where you can see exactly what the prices are, see exactly what's included, and we'll be offering sort of a day rate if you do want to have a bit of flexibility with the training and create something a bit more bespoke to you. How can I book? To book the training provisionally will be to message us on our Instagram pages or give us a call on our work number, which is 07833 415 466, and the information I'll leave down in the comments below just so you can see that. But that's going to be the easiest way that you can get a hold of us, and it makes it a bit more personal then as well, because it's good if you can call us about it, and then if there's any flexibility that you want on the course, we can discuss that over the phone. But for now, you can actually go onto our Academy website, which is our normal website, talasi'sdetailing.co.uk, click the training section, and right down at the bottom, if you scroll right down at the bottom, you'll see a register your interest, where you can leave your name, your number, and any information that you have, just so we can get hold of you that way in terms of anything that we'll be releasing, or any other further news on the training and stuff like that, just to be the first person to know, or the first few people to know about that. There's a few people that register interest so far, which has been really cool. But yeah, to begin with, just give us a call, give us a message on Instagram, let us know what you're looking for, and we'll be able to help you like that. We will be offering, when we've got a website made up, we'll be doing sort of a book now section on there where you can book online, but we do want to make it a bit more personal, where you've got to call us to discuss exactly what you want to be exactly what you want to be doing. So what are the online courses? You might have seen that we've mentioned a couple of things on our social media posts about online courses, which is starting to become a thing now in the detail industry, where people are offering online courses, which is great because it gives a wide range of different information from different people's perspectives in the detail industry. Everyone's got different sort of ways of doing things, different methods, different products that they use, and I think it's quite good to have sort of a mix of that so you can get an idea of exactly what to do. And not everyone, so not one method, there's not one method that you have to do. Everyone's got their own method of doing things, which I think is quite good. So we're going to create an online course based on the experiences that I've got, and based on the things that I do, and where people can learn from that, work on that online, rather than coming down and doing the courses. Because I appreciate we've had a few people that have been messaging, want to do the course, want to come down for training, but are too far away, they can't get the travel, or they can't make it work. So with the online courses, we think that'll be really beneficial for people like that, where you can just do the courses online, and you don't have to actually have to come down physically to do it. I'm not going to be releasing too much information on online courses because I've got to be really careful with exactly what I release on it. That's something that we're really deeply working on, and that is going on behind the scenes. So I can't say too much on the online courses, but it's going to be a bit different to what everyone else is offering. Everyone else is sort of offering like a subscription service, which we might end up doing, but we are doing something a bit different with the online stuff. And I think it'll actually work out really well for people that want to get a bit of feedback, and really want to learn from that. The online courses will be both video based and theory based, and that is all I'm saying so far. And a little sort of sneak peek into that, I know Felix, who's going to be doing this for me, is not going to want me to say too much, which is fully understandable, and I'm not going to say too much. But potentially by October, we could have our first online course. So put down in the comments below, let me know what you would like in the online courses. What would you like to see? Is there any courses specifically that you'd like to know? Because it's really good feedback for us to see exactly what you want to see in them online courses. But I'm not saying any more on the online courses because this is something that we really are working on behind the scenes, and really have got to make sure that we get 100% or 110% perfect before we can release too much. But there will be information on the online courses very soon. So what is Day in the Bay? Day in the Bay is going to be a couple of things for us. So we're going to be renting out our unit space when it is available. So there's going to be certain days where it's going to be available, where you can actually come down, you bring your own car, clean your own car, use some products that we supply. You can use our equipment at an extra, or bring your own stuff down, and you can use the undercover space. It'll be really good for detailers in the area, mobile valeters in the area who haven't necessarily got undercover space to do ceramic coatings and all that sort of stuff, so they can come down and rent that. We'll also be offering the bay to enthusiasts looking to come down and work on their car. They can pay a fee to use our products, pay a fee to use our equipment, and then they can have full use of the unit for hourly or for the day, depending on exactly what they need it for. So that'll be what the Day in the Bay is. Will the courses be group or one-to-one? So the courses will be both group and both one-to-one, depending on what courses will be available. So we'll be offering one-to-one courses and group courses, depending on what they are. If you'd rather do a one-to-one course, obviously it works out a bit more expensive, but you obviously get that personal experience. You ask all the questions, you get the full sort of focus on you, so you do end up learning a lot more in the one-to-one courses. But we will also be offering group courses as well. More so in the workshops for the enthusiasts, that'll be only group class related, and then obviously the normal detailing training, normal valeting training will be both group and one-to-one based. But obviously, yeah, like I said, the enthusiast ones, that will be solely group based. So whilst we're on to the topic of enthusiast training, let's talk a bit more about the workshops, because we're actually launching the first date for one of the training workshops, which I'm really excited to announce. So you would know, by watching this video, you know exactly what the workshop's going to be about and exactly who it's for. So our first detailing training workshop will be September the 4th, which is a Saturday, and it's going to be a training workshop on ValetPRO. So here we have some ValetPRO products. As you can see, that's the brand ValetPRO. Everyone knows who they are. They've been around quite a while. They've got some really good products in the range. And I've actually been to ValetPRO HQ for a bit of a training day there, but see what they're at their HQ, to see how they operated, see what all the products were about, try a few products that I haven't actually used myself, and just get a bit more of an insight into the ValetPRO brand, which was actually a really cool experience to be able to do that. So big thank you to Steve, Miller and Elliot at ValetPRO for managing to sort that out for me, because I really did enjoy that day the other month, coming up and learning a bit more. And it's actually really interesting to find out a bit more exactly about how products are made, what goes into it, and all the other bits in between. And it was nice meeting everyone at the ValetPRO HQ. So like I say, the first workshop is going to be on ValetPRO. So with that, we're going to be offering group courses, like I've said. So with that course, it'll be group based, like I've said, and you'll be able to use every product range in the ValetPRO range to be able to teach yourself more about the brand, and to teach yourself exactly how to use the products and what methods to use them. And the good thing with starting off with the ValetPRO range, obviously I've been to the HQ, I've learned a bit more about it, so it gives it a bit more of a personal view on what I think of the ValetPRO products and how to use them as well. So what's included in the day, what time does it start, and you'll want to know all the information in between that. So on Saturday the 4th, we're going to be offering 2 ValetPRO related courses, so one in the morning, one in the afternoon. The morning course will be on the exterior washing processes, using all the ValetPRO range of products, and how to wash your car with the ValetPRO range. So the first course will be exterior, like I've said. The second course will be interior. So in the afternoon, you can book yourself into the interior course as well, where you can learn how to clean your car interior with the ValetPRO range, use all the products, find out more about it, and find out the best methods to use them. So the morning course will be 8:30 to 12:30, and the afternoon course will be 1:30 to 5:30. So with that, you don't have to book on to both courses. If you just want to learn about interior, you can book onto that, or if you just want to learn about exterior, you can book onto that. Or if you want to book onto both, then great, you can do that as well. So the first course, 8:30 till 12:30, then there'll be an hour break till 1:30 till 5:30. Everyone's expected to arrive 10 to 15 minutes before, just to get yourself set up, get yourself registered, and get yourself prepared for the day, and we'll have a bit of an introduction exactly what's going on. If you're booking in for the interior course, obviously you get an hour break in between, where we'll be having lunch, and there'll be refreshments and food throughout the day as well, on both courses. So what to expect on the day, like I say, you'll get there early, we'll have a briefing, we'll have an introduction into the products, we'll get you set up with some PPE, some light PPE. I'll run you through exactly what we're using, what to look out for, and go through the cars. We'll be using one of the trainees' cars, or potentially 2 cars at a time, depending on how many people are there and depending on what it's like. And I'll be showing you exactly how to get set up and how to get prepared for the product. So the exterior course will be going through the pre-wash stages, the wheel cleaning stages, using all the products, going through the door shuts, using various different ValetPRO brushes, using the wash mitts, how to use the 2-bucket method with the shampoos, going through some protection products with them, trying a few different products to see how you can make your car cleaning a little bit quicker by using some of their sort of spray wax snow foams over the sort of polishes and waxes, and we'll also going through some of them as well. Then we'll be going through sort of the drying stages of the cleaning process, using the ValetPRO range of drying towels. We'll be going through the glass, rubber and trim, and then obviously sorting out the tyres and the finishing touches on that. So between 8:30 and 12:30, we'll be going from everything right from pre-wash all the way up to the finishing touches, doing the wheels, tyres, glass, and the finishing stages of paint protection. So that's good for anyone looking to learn a bit more about the ValetPRO brand, how to use their different products, what methods to use them for, and be able to get a bit of an insight, because some people don't want to go spend £50–60 on products on one specific brand to begin with. They want to learn a bit more, and I think the courses, the workshops will be really good for them to do that. So that's what the exterior course will be involved on. The interior course, like I say, 1:30 till 5:30, we'll be going through obviously giving the car a hoover out, how to prepare to clean the car first, and then obviously giving it a good hoover, using some of their sort of fabric cleaners, using their all-purpose and interior cleaners, using some of the brushes that they have, and just working out sort of quick and efficient way to clean your car interior using the ValetPRO brand, how to use their products, and also how to be efficient with their products at the same time. So in the courses, there'll be a limited amount of products that you can use. So there'll be no sort of limit on exactly how much you're using. If you want to use a bit more to try and get a bit more feel and get a bit more out of it, then you're more than welcome to. Everything will be included on the day, so all products will be included, all equipment will be provided by us. We'll have full access to water and electric, everything will be provided, including obviously food and drink throughout the day. Obviously we've got toilet facilities on site, and there'll be parking for the attendees as well. The courses are going to be up to 6 people, so we'll be opening up slots to 6 people in the morning, 6 people in the afternoon. Like I say, if you only want to book in, if you only want to book in for the morning, then that's absolutely fine. Or if you want to book in for both courses or just the afternoon course, that's still absolutely fine. And if there's any other information that you do want on the courses, obviously do please let me know. But obviously there'll be maximum 6 people. There'll be no more than 6 people on the courses to give, just so you can get a bit more out of it. And then there's not too many people around, because I don't want too many people lingering and waiting around and feeling like they're not getting involved as much. And I think 6 people is a good number to sort of max up to, be able to fully get something out of the day. Costing, so it's going to be £40 per person for the 4 hours of training. So from £40 you can have full use of all the products and full insight into exactly how to clean your car, and you'll have all the knowledge to go off and clean your car safely and effectively with the ValetPRO range of products. So obviously the afternoon slot will be £40 as well, so it'll be £40 for the morning, £40 for the afternoon. But like I say, you don't have to book on both. If you're a really keen enthusiast and you're always out on the weekend cleaning, it's probably beneficial to do both to get more out of it. We'll also be offering more detailing brand related workshops as well as a mixed course where you can use a wide range of different products to get a bit more out of that if you fancy that. But our next courses will be sort of on the Sam's range, the Enzo range, and then the mixed courses will be on a bit of everything, because some brands don't offer everything. Like Built Hamburg have quite a selective range, which is really good, but we couldn't offer a brand only workshop on that. I have to say as well, the training workshop courses are not sort of endorsed by ValetPRO, by Sam's or anyone like that. I'm doing this off my own back. This is not ValetPRO training. This is Talasi'S Detailing Academy training, but we sort of, because we stock the brands, we're just pushing a bit more out of that. So please don't think that this is ValetPRO or any brand specific training, because it's not something that they're doing, but it's just something that they're getting on board with to try and sort of push the brand a bit more. So big thanks to ValetPRO. ValetPRO have been really good with this and getting involved with this, and I really appreciate all the sort of advice and support, and even getting me up to the ValetPRO HQ on the day. And also, once again, thanks Steve Miller for sorting that out at ValetPRO, and also thanks Elliot for sparing up a day for me. There was something else out of my mind then, which I thought I need to say that, and now it's completely gone over my head, so I'll probably have to put that down in the comments or something like that, because there's something quite important that I thought I needed to say, but obviously I forgot. I've just remembered exactly what I needed to say. So on the day as well, with the enthusiasts and any of the training courses, there's also going to be exclusive discount in the shop to use to be able to get discount off the product. So if after the training on any of the courses where you might think, actually I've really enjoyed using this product, so like on the ValetPRO training day, you might think, actually I really like their snow foam, I really like their shampoo, I really like their wheel cleaner, I'm going to get a couple of bits after. Obviously we're going to stock all the products as well, so there is going to be discount on the day to use to be able to get products at a bit of a cheaper rate. So we're going to be offering the discount on the day to make it a bit beneficial to you, because we'll obviously appreciate that business, and because we'll obviously appreciate that business and we'll return the favour. So that's a bit of an incentive so that's a bit of a bonus as well. You can learn a bit more about the products, and then if you really do enjoy the products, you can get them obviously from our shop at a bit of a discounted rate, which is really cool. And then obviously if you're not that local and you still want products, we'll be offering sort of trade accounts where You don't necessarily have to be in the trade, but you can come from our training, be an enthusiast. If you spend X amount, you can get a trade discount, and we can send the products out sort of next day delivery. So that'd be really cool as well. So if you come from a bit of a distance and you want to come down for an enthusiast training day and you think, I like all their range, and then obviously you go back and you run out and you want a few more bits and bobs, and then obviously we'll be offering sort of trade accounts for that, where you can apply for and then get the product sent out to you as well. And that'll be across all of our training as well. Anyone who books on any training, there'll be discount in the shop to use to be able to pick up a couple of bits to get you on your way. We'll also be offering, the more brands that we can get on board, we really do want to work with the brands. Like, I'm really keen this year to try and get on board with a few more brands, get a bit more active with them. That's something I want to try and push out as well. I've got to get myself out of my own comfort zones, and there's a couple of things that I need to sort of teach myself and to be able to sort of network with a few more brands to get them on board. Because I do really want to make this training really big. I want to get a few brands on board with it, and then I want to be able to offer in the shop like exclusive bundles where you can sort of get starter kits with pressure washers, hoovers, products and all that sort of stuff to be able to set you off on your way after a detailing training day or a detailing training course. So obviously there's a couple of things that I need to work on with this training academy, and there's a couple of things that I've got sort of planned that I'll be releasing and launching. So there'll be a few things that I need to sort of learn myself to be able to push the training academy a bit more. This is obviously all new to me as well, so there is going to be a few teething issues like there has been over the last couple of weeks, which I expected, but it's no issue. There's always things to learn from in any sort of business, and I'm always happy to learn. So obviously we are in the process of getting a website sorted out so you can properly have a look, but obviously we have got a web page where you can find out a bit more information as it is, and we'll be offering sort of easy booking and easy quick turnaround on messages, because I appreciate at the minute the messages are really slow to get back to, which is really annoying. It's annoying for me because people are waiting, but it's something that we're really working hard towards getting back done. But if there's anyone working for any brands, or if there's any brands that you might think that we should stock or get involved with, then obviously please do comment down and let me know, because like I say, I do really want to start connecting with brands more, and even working with ValetPRO, this sort of give me a big boost to get out and try and connect with a few more, because it's actually really cool being able to connect with brands like ValetPRO. So I hope I've not bored you all too much with all the ins and outs, but I'm looking forward to seeing where this training academy goes. I hope it sort of answers any questions that some of you have had, because I know a few people have been asking questions, which I actually really like. The more questions we ask, the better, because I know then people are interested and want to learn more. So it's better that people are asking questions, because I'll be worried if people are not asking any questions. Obviously, I'll be offering more dates in September to be able to offer a few more courses. I'm going to see how the ValetPRO one goes on Saturday the 4th, and then try and get a bit more feedback from that, seeing what I can do well, seeing what I can do different, because this is obviously the first that I'm doing this. This is all new to me. So like I said, there's going to be teething issues, there's going to be things that I need to learn from, make a little bit better, maybe sort the timings out, maybe even sort the pricing out. The pricing may be a little bit too low and the pricing may be a little bit too high, so it's going to be a bit of a work in progress. So you're better to book on early and create an earlier start into starting to sort of invest into training, because things could change, but I do want to try and keep it as it is and try and sort of build it from that, but we'll just see how far we go. So I'm going to stop there, because this video, I think it has been going on for quite a while now, probably over 30 minutes, and I know people do start switching off after that point, but I hope it has given people a bit of an insight into that. So I just want to say, if you're looking at getting on the ValetPRO training day of Saturday the 4th of September, give me a shout. Obviously it's limited to 6 people in the morning, 6 people in the afternoon, so be quick. I'll be offering more training days throughout September, so register your interest, go on Talasi'S detailing. So the website's Talasi'S-detailing.co.uk, click the training section, register your interest at the bottom, and then obviously you'll be the first to know about any training days that we've got coming up. And then yeah, any other questions, obviously leave down in the comments below, hit me up on social media, or just give me a call. Obviously, if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please make sure that you subscribe now. Like the video as well, because that always helps, and get this shared around if you can. We're so close to 2,000 subs on Instagram as well, so the quicker we can get to that, the quicker we'll be doing a competition, because between us there'll be a competition on some training, so you could potentially win a voucher to put towards some training, or maybe a day's training, who knows, we'll see. I know what I'm going to be doing, but yeah, it'll be a good opportunity for someone to win something, and there'll be actually 3 prizes up for grabs. So there's going to be a first, second, and third winner. So get us to 2,000 followers on Instagram, and then because the sooner that we do that, the sooner there'll be a competition, and the sooner that 3 lucky people can win some goods. But like I say, check out all of the social medias. Make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys and girls in the next one. Ciao.